Let me start with a story. A few years ago, there was a young woman named Preeti. She had always dreamed of becoming a painter. She would often sit in front of her blank canvas holding her paintbrush, but something stopped her every time. The fear of not being good enough, the fear that her work would be judged harshly. So instead of painting, she watched other artists online, admiring their talent but still afraid to start. The self doubt was overwhelming. She thought, what if I fail? What if I'm not talented enough? What if people laugh at me? But one day, after months of hesitation, Preeti made a decision. She sat down with her canvas not to create a masterpiece, but to simply express herself. She told herself, I'm not here to impress anyone, I'm here to create for me. That day she painted. It was not perfect, but it was hers. And something amazing happened. The more she painted, the less fear she felt. Each brush stroke chipped away at the doubt. And as Preeti continued to paint, she learned something beautiful and powerful. Yes, fear and self doubt only disappear when you take that first step. So, what's the secret to eliminating fear and self doubt? It's not some magic formula, it's about taking action despite the fear. Let's dive into how we can all conquer this together. Fear and self doubt are emotions that we all experience. No matter who we are or how successful we become, these feelings have a way of creeping in. But the key to overcoming them lies not in avoiding fear but in facing it head on. The first step in eliminating fear is to understand where it comes from. Fear, at its core, is simply a reaction to the unknown. Whether it's starting a new job, taking a big risk, or sharing your work with others, fear is telling you that something is outside your comfort zone. And that's okay. Remember, fear is a natural response. It's your mind's way of protecting you. But often, it's not the danger we fear, it's the idea of failure. What if we can reframe that fear? What if we see failure as a lesson instead of a setback? Perfectionism feeds self doubt. We often think that we must do things perfectly or well be judged. But perfection is an illusion. In reality, nothing is perfect, and that's what makes it beautiful. Preeti's first painting was not perfect, but it was hers. And in embracing imperfection, she allowed herself to grow. Each failure is not a sign of weakness but a stepping stone toward progress. The more mistakes we make, the closer we come to success. Overcoming fear starts with small steps. It's about setting small, achievable goals that gradually build your confidence. When you take action, no matter how small, you're telling yourself that you're in control. Let's go back to Preeti. Instead of telling herself to finish a perfect painting, she simply set the goal of painting for 30 minutes a day. Each day, she added a little more to her canvas. The small steps helped her conquer the fear of failing. Our thoughts have power. When self doubt creeps in, it often takes the form of negative self talk. I'm not good enough, I can't do this, but what if we could challenge those thoughts? Instead of saying I can't, say I have not mastered it yet. Instead of thinking I'm not talented, say I'm learning. Reframing negative thoughts is like shifting gears on a car. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but soon it becomes second nature. Your environment plays a huge role in how you view yourself. Surround yourself with people who encourage you and uplift you. If you're around negativity, your self doubt will be amplified. Find communities or mentors who believe in you. Positive energy is contagious. When you surround yourself with support, you'll find it much easier to push through fear and self doubt. Lastly, celebrate your progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Remember, Preeti did not wait to create a masterpiece. She celebrated every stroke of her paintbrush. And with each victory, her fear and self doubt faded a little more. So, instead of waiting for perfection, recognize and honor the effort you put in. Progress is the real success. Fear and self doubt will always be a part of our lives, but they don't have to control us. Like Preeti, we can choose to act despite the fear. We can choose to embrace imperfection, take small steps, reframe our thoughts, and surround ourselves with positivity. And most importantly, we can celebrate our progress. So, take that first step today. You have got this. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need a little encouragement. Remember, fear is just a stepping stone to something great. Take action, and the doubt will fade. Bye bye. See you in the next video.